What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we're going to be doing a wolf. I drew a wolf about 5 years ago, I think, on this channel. 5 years, crazy. Been doing this for 5 years nearly. So I'm going to do it again, and hopefully this time it'll be a bit better. So I'm on a landscape page, use a pencil eraser and hit pause if I go too fast. So it's a portrait of a wolf. I'm going to start with the eyes. Center point of my page is about here. The eyes will be along this horizontal line, right? So the center point is right here along this middle of my page. And I'm just going to come over to the right a little bit. So let's just curve a line. Up and over, right? Very curvy line like so. And then we're going to bring this down. Like so. And then it kind of comes to this sharp point here at the front, right? So in the iris, half circle, just coming around in here, pretty big, like so. And all around this will be black. So very dark sort of eyes, right? And then the pupil just here in the middle. Get it as centered as you can. Right? And you just color that black. Right, a thing I like to do sometimes with the animal drawings is add some hatching lines just on the top portion underneath the eyelid, right? So you just like add a little bit of shadow. So just these little straight lines that crisscross and come down the eye. Okay, just makes it look a little bit 3D. So then around the eye, right? So wolves tend to have these sort of furry sort of eyebrow sort of sections here. Just coming around the eye like so. Like that. And they sometimes have whiskers coming out of like a little section just up here. Then we have like some eyelid lines, like eyelashes and stuff. But like eyelid line there. And then a bit of an eyelid line coming around the eye here. And this line becomes hairy as it goes down there, and then we have a bit of what you could call an eyebrow that just sort of comes down this way, right? Sketchy hairy lines mostly. So then this eye, right, the width will fit across here nearly twice, right? So here once, twice, and that's like where the next eye will start. Right, so it's just this sort of black section of the eye, 1, 2, and then the next eye will start, more or less. You could even measure with a ruler if you wanted, but sometimes it's just all right to use a pen. So like there, once, twice. And then you just start that eye, curve it up and over, like that again, and then the bottom, the black section comes down around and into this pointy area here. And then the iris, again, just like a big sort of circle. Going around like so. And then you just color in black around it. And then add a big pupil just coming down from the top eyelid here, somewhere in the center. And then if you want hatching, just for a bit of shadow on top of the eye. That helps sometimes too. Right, and then again we have this sort of teardrop sort of shape coming around the eye. So we go just this hairy sort of section. And then some eyelid line. Eyebrow again, coming over, you're just copying the other side of the eye. And then some eyelid line on the bottom. Right, and then there's like bags under the eyes, like sort of these hairy sort of right, like that. Okay, so once you've that done, the distance between the eyes, right? So here to here, right? That distance is the same distance to the nose from the eyes, right? So here you've got this triangle. So if you measured here to here, here to the top of the nose is about the same distance. So that and that are about the same. So for me on my pen, but I'm on a pretty big page, so but it should be the same. So here to here on the pen, right? So we pivot and go down in the triangle. So that and that are the same. So we'll put like just a line for the top of the nose just here. Right, so if you put a triangle here to here across, they're the same sort of size, more or less. So that's about 10. And then if we went here to here, yeah, it's exactly the same, okay? So there to there is the same as here to here and here to here. So then the nose is pretty wide down the side here. Right, and then we just curve it in. It comes down to a point just here. Which is then the nostrils inside, right? So they've got dogs have these flaps on the inside of their noses right here. And then the nostril will spin around, curve around here. And just go right back up to here. And then you have dark sections. You could color the whole thing black, or you could just add some hatching just in here as well. Give it a bit of a shadow. Right, and we do same thing pretty much on this side. So we go around here on the edge, and then we'll add a nostril. Just here, and then big shadow here. Right. And then we could have some extra details, just like a line up the middle, and maybe just something to show like the tip of the nose there. Okay. So then the snout, right, coming down from here. So a hairy as well, sort of bearded sort of line, right? Snout comes around. Same on this side. And it just comes up to this sort of black gum-like section here, right? So it's dark just there, right? And same here. Okay, and then the snout kind of, we'll have some hair and sort of sketchy sort of hairy lines that come up for the snout around the side. But nothing major because it's very furry. Right, snout coming up there. And then we could have line just like directly up the middle of the nose here. And then maybe something just for the bridge of the nose coming down here. These. Right, just dashes, dots and dashes, not like pure like straight lines or anything. Like so. So his chin or his bottom lip sort of area, just like a furry sort of thing here. And it's quite dark in for the bottom lip here. Like black, dark black shadow sort of in here. Okay. Right, and then maybe like a little bit of fur just coming up here from the corner of the mouth. Like so, right? Right, so our wolf is like he's heavily furred sort of creature, right? So we have like hairlines just coming down here, right? Just kind of from the corner of the mouth. Right, and this will all start to go up towards the ears, right? So we got like just these fur spikes coming out like this. Same on the other side. Right, let's start to just go around. Right, the head. Right, all the way. And keep going. It's quite a wide head as well, right? And you have like some fur lines and stuff in here. Just some light sort of texture lines just to show that he's kind of furry. Right, and it just keeps going up towards the ear. And your ears will roughly be here, just above this sort of eyebrow area, right? Just here. Okay. Up and around. Like so. Right, like that. Let me do the same thing. Right, like that. Okay, and then top of the head just kind of comes across here with fur. Like so, and then this will be kind of furry, hairy coming down here as well. Like so. Right, like so, and then edge of the ear here. Like that. And then just fur all in the inside of the ear. So there's like just a hairy kind of section. all the way up. Okay, so that's pretty much the head, right? So we just have to add a few details inside and around the eyes and stuff, and on the forehead and things, and then add like the furry neck coming out here, right? So we go just some sort of eyebrow lines and like some cheekbone lines, just coming around here, like that, right? So you're just adding these little dashes. Like so, and then this fur goes all the way up, and then you'll have like another sort of brow section here, like the top of the head as well. Right, something simple like that. And then like some fur coming in here. So, right, so the head, right, real wide neck and head, lots of fur, right? So the ear here, right, we've got like fur follows out, but about here on the bit that sticks out the most, this is where the neck will keep going, right? So you'll add fur all coming out like real wide now. Right. All out like that. Right, so just as wide as the head, you know, the furry part of the neck. These little spikes coming down, right? And then we have a couple of fur sections that come around here. Right. Here, same place, sort of. Fur there, and maybe like another layer just here underneath the chin as well. And then just little fur lines coming along like this. Okay. Right. Thickening up some of my edge lines sometimes is something I'll do just to make things look a bit darker around the edge. Okay, how to draw a wolf. Compare 2023 to 2018. I think it's better. I think this one's better. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.